Recording. All right, so another episode of Dresden Files, episode 5. Everybody's here. Everybody's ready. All right. Can you hear all right there, Leo?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Oh, there he is.
All right. So last we left off, we were at the Fox and Feather, and Jack was nowhere to be found. Now, just to kind of start off with you. Why are you not feeling so good, Jack? Why is your character so fucked up?
I pushed myself a little too heavily in that fight before my little departure.
Ooh. Alright, you can have a fate point for that.
Yay.
You used the magic, and it had a taxing effect on you. Alright. Now, how are you looking to enter into this scene and join the peeps?
Well, they vaguely mentioned where they were heading.
Yeah.
So this would be one of those situations where I wouldn't be borrowing a vehicle because I couldn't trust that it would work.
Yeah.
With me behind the wheel. So I would have taken the public transit to try and make my way to where they are.
Sit as far away from the engine as possible.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. So you end up downtown. I do believe it's near Rideau Street for the Fox and Feather. And you get there, and there's definitely like Welsh writing on the sign.
Oh.
And like
Shit.
It's middle of the day, like just after the lunch crowd. So you see people coming in and out and talking. But
huh. Well, you know what? Don't start none, won't be none. So I'm going to casually go in. Not looking for a fight, just looking for my buddies.
All right. So when you
isn't the warrior outside right now? He left peacefully.
No, not yet. So it's on Elgin Street, just to be clear. Once you get there, you walk in and you see what looks like Alfred Bauer and Jean-Paul sitting at the bar. And it's a very nice bar. It's got like mood light. There's a barman who looks to be in his mid-20s, and there's couples that are around sitting at tables chit-chatting. Like, the place looks popular. Like, even though the lunch crowd's slowing down, there's like what looks like a couple of businessmen just to the side by the window chatting about whatever, drinking what looks like expensive IPAs. And just to the left of where where Alfred is sitting, is a door, and you see Volus walk out of the door. Right beside him, a large, what looks kind of like a heavy, opens the door to kind of like let him out and close it. You guys see what looks to be your friend Jack, your associate Jack, walk into the room.
You know what's funny? Is you never told anything to
What
us,
do you do?
and you told all those fucking shit off. Like,
Are you talking to me or are you talking to Jordan?
Everybody. You're all in the same room now. You're all, like, two of you are sitting at the bar. One of you just walked out past the heavy who was guarding the kitchen door. And you just see Jack walk into the room from outside. There's
Jack! I am having a beer.
Yep.
Okay, so I stop at the doorway and I see Jean.
Jean-Paul.
What's your name again? John Paul. I want to keep saying Jean Claude.
We've all watched a little too much Anita Blake. Or read it.
You just
So
wait
I
for him
see
to throw that split-legged moonsault kick.
So I see John Paul basically standing right in front of me.
Yeah, he would have gotten up immediately.
Yeah, and then I look over at the door and I see Jack walk in.
Yeah.
And so then I turn to, what the hell was his name?
The heavy who's guarding the door?
No, Patrick.
He's not there. The door's closed. He's still in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. So the heavy's beside me then, or behind me?
Yeah, he's behind you. The door's closed.
Okay.
He's wearing a leather jacket. He's got a face, was covered in scars, and eyes a
deal?
little too beady. he sees you walk up and talk to Volus. Also, take a fate point, Volus. You're pissed like you wouldn't believe. You're ready to like start punching.
Take a fate point?
Yeah, well, you can not take a fate point, but that aspect you have, it's
You're trying to compare.
yeah, it's there.
Okay. Fuck. My kids are playing with my dice again.
Oh, they're
one of the
adorable.
I've only got one of the fate dice, so I got to roll it 4 times.
No, you don't. Well, yeah, but not right now.
No, but I'll take the fate point.
Yeah, you have a fate point. You are fucking pissed. All right.
Okay.
And Alfred, you also see everybody joined in the bar. You're all standing by the bar there, and the heavy's standing by the door to the kitchen. Someone walks up and orders a drink. The server comes down. Yuta, I do believe her name was, comes down and takes people's orders. Ula. Ula is the server.
Ula. Ooh la la.
Yeah, Ula.
What's the name of the head guy in the back?
Patrick Doyle. Patrick O'Doyle. Most people call him Patty.
His friends call him Patty. You call him Sir.
Mm-hmm.
I call him what I like.
All right.
Okay.
And anybody who has eyes can see Volus is like extremely pissed. He's visibly.
Is Volus go outside then?
Volus is the Viking. He's outside. Yeah, he just came up, and.
Well, I'm in the. I'm in. Am I still? I'm still in the pub itself.
You're in the pub, but you're outside of the kitchen. You just stepped outside of the kitchen.
Yeah,
outside the kitchen is
I'm
by
back
the bar.
in the sitting area. Yeah. I'm back at the bar sitting area.
Yeah.
But I'm just like standing at the door, basically.
Yeah, like you have the door, the guard, and the bar's just over here. Like it's just off to the side of that door.
All right. Well, I say. I guess Leo over here, so we gotta wait.
Leo!
Leo!
He left a message saying he might have to bow out for good.
Oh, that sucks. Where did he message that?
It's in the Zoom group chat thing.
Zoom group chat.
Sorry, guys. I might have to bow out of the game for good. Shit.
Ooh, that sucks. No, this thing's still on. Wife's got him doing something, maybe.
Isn't there an AC/DC song, something about that? That she's got him?
Yeah. Well, anyway, while he's off doing whatever he's doing.
I mentioned that we should follow Volus outside.
Okay.
So, you said the guy who's standing behind the obviously angry-looking Volus
Yeah.
is big, stocky,
Yeah.
kind of squinty eyes.
Yeah.
Is it a fucking troll?
Well, you've seen X-Men Last Stand, the guy who plays Juggernaut in that, Vinnie Jones. He looks kind of like a Vinnie Jones type of guy.
So he's a
Yeah,
tough
but I'm
Irishman.
looking at like well, there's tough Irishmen, and then there's
Trolls.
There's trolls looking like people.
Would you like
Glamored trolls.
Would you like to try and roll something?
I will try and roll my lore to see how if I can kind of pick off the telltale signs of a glamour. Which is 6.
6. He's not glamored, but there are certain things that are glamored, such as like the alcohol that's in the bar is all glamored, and there a lot of the signs seem to be glamored as well. That they actually say other things, right?
Okay.
Nothing meaningful, but like you can see that there's like a lot of like fey trappings going on in here.
Yeah, I'm in the Fey bar.
And like even the barman, like the one that replaced the other barman, he's a fey. Like checking with the glamour, you can see it coming off, but the guy at the door is just a human.
Okay. He's just a tough guy. Alright, well, Volus could take what he needs to then. I will casually go up to the guys at the bar and have a seat.
All right. Well, the only person still sitting at the bar is Leo, because Jean-Paul's standing up beside Volus right now.
Then I
Yeah,
will.
I think we should go outside and talk to Volus.
All right.
Come in. Because I'm waiting to negotiate with the guys in the back.
Yeah.
But I need to talk to the group.
Yeah. So is everyone going to go outside?
If that's where the group's going, I will follow.
What do you...
Alright.
And then our Muppet follows us.
Hold on, I'm gonna make a roll just for my own sake for a second here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't be a pussy.
Yeah. No, I'm wondering if I should make a fuss as I leave. Because if
No,
I'm
you're
pissed off,
You're pissed.
Yeah,
I'm pissed off.
you're pissed. You're a big guy. You're not used to being turned away.
is there a glass of anything to drink on the bar near me?
Yeah, there's Jean-Claude's drink, and then there's a tumbler half full of whiskey that Alfred was drinking, both of which are within like half a step away from you.
I'm gonna grab both and drink them both. Like,
Okay.
like one shot them
Just
both,
pound, just like
Yes.
grab Leo and out the door kind of thing.
and then
Have
slam
Alfred
the
in the-
drink,
Yeah.
slam the glasses down on the countertop, and then leave.
All right. Awesome. well earned for that fate point. All right. So
Now,
everybody,
if he's pissed, is he gonna smash those glasses?
it's up to him. He said he slammed them down. He doesn't necessarily have to break them, but like it could definitely be very dramatic, which would be aspect. It's gotten tense in here.
Yeah, you know what? I don't break the shot glass, but I shatter the mug.
Nice.
Spite.
Like the barman just like takes a step back and doesn't say anything, and someone on the side goes, "Hey!" and like you see the business guys, the guys who are in a meeting, they go, "What's going on?" Like everybody's kind of like looking around.
I don't pay any
We
attention to
take
that.
this meeting outside and have a conversation.
The second I kind of walk in, see him angry, drink, smash, and just kind of do this. Man, that guy looks weird. I've never met him before, and have a seat at the bar.
I've never met this person. What a strange fellow to meet. But do you sit at the bar or do you follow everyone outside?
I'm
A
going
strange
to
person.
take a seat at the bar. Because the second I realize this is a Fey bar and he's broke their shit,
Yeah. That's funny.
I'm gonna sit at the bar.
All right, so you two go outside. I'm going to...
Something tells me if I didn't break anything, they would be concerned.
Yeah.
50-50.
All right, you two go outside. And without Jack. Jack sits down with Leo, or do you think Leo leaves with you? No, we'll leave
Leo
Leo.
for
We'll leave
probably-
Leo with Jack.
Yeah, leave Leo inside. I'll take care of him.
Yeah, okay. So what do you two talk about outside?
Oh, I was gonna say we need to go in as a group if my negotiation doesn't work, but I asked people to come outside and they see inside, so now we're fucked.
Well, we can always pull Jack in with us if we need to.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's
I mean, he doesn't know what's going on in the first place, so catching him up would just take too long.
You can
All right,
also
so
just
I'm in,
offer a player a fate point and just be like, "I'll give you a fate point. You're coming outside."
No, I don't. I only have two. I
Okay.
need it.
Yeah.
I've got
I
fucking
got my
5.
one refresh and one left.
Mm. Also, since you're working
It's
for,
a refresh.
what are your aspects again? Where did I write that shit down?
Me,
Yeah.
Godbound, living with regret. I am who I am.
Oh, living with regret, because you're kind of playing that right now. I'll give you a fate point as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, people aren't listening to you, and you're like getting frustrated. So that's like well played character.
All right. So I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna go try to negotiate with Patty Fuckhead there, and if it does not turn out well, I want you to kick in the door.
How would he
Give
know?
me-
How would he know?
Give me
If it's...
15, from not out 15 minutes, it's gone bad.
The signal is paka 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 paka. If you hear that come in.
Yeah.
Icky, 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 putang, zoo boy, wow.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be
I'm
the
waiting for
nicest
Patty's man to come get me from the bar, so Just wait out here for a few more minutes. Then come in and talk to the wizard and tell him what is going on, and we will get the information we need.
So you're gonna go and talk to Jack there before you go in to talk.
Yeah, because I already talked to the guard once, right? So
yeah, he's gonna let you in. He's just gonna let you in because you've already asked, and he said, "All right, you can come in a second."
Yeah.
Although if he saw you leave the room with me,
well,
that's not my problem. He knows who I am.
Yeah. All right, so you leave Volus outside.
Yes, he needs to wait out here, and I'm going to.
So outside the bar.
Outside the bar, and I'm going to go talk to what's the wizard's name again? There,
Jack.
I'm going to go talk to Jack and just give him a lowdown of what's going on.
All right, so when you'd slide up on, I'd be like, "Hey, sir, how are you doing today?"
I am going to go into the back to do negotiations. If it does not come very well, you and Volus are going to come and assist me if I'm not out in 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, let me just check my watch.
All right. So you don't want him to come in with you or nothing?
No. I'm going to try my negotiation skills first.
Yep.
And then muscle second.
Okay.
And so we're sitting here waiting to be called in.
Gotcha. All right. So you go up to the heavy at the door. He opens the door a bit and gestures for you to go in. You go in, and it looks as though the kitchen's back to operations. Food's going in and out for the servers to sell, and Patrick's there taking orders and making sure everything's flowing. He sees you, and he goes, "What can I help you with?"
I am looking for a man. He's causing trouble among the humans.
He goes, "Well, there's plenty of people causing trouble among the humans. But which one are you looking for in particular?"
What was the guy's name that sold the phones?
You have his name.
Curtis Law. Is that it?
Nope, that is the police officer. Gail Davies.
I am looking for Gail Davies. He is about in his late 60s. Some of my people are disappearing around him at my church, down at the Byward Market. Obviously, you know this.
I'm going to do a thing. Just hold on. So you say all that. Roll a report for me.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right. He goes, I think I know the man you're talking about. He was here just a few weeks ago. Not even. Maybe 3-4 days ago. He was looking for a way to get to a place no one could find him. To change the way he looked. What is it you need or want with a person such as this?
Oh, that is something unfriendly. But did he try to sell you any technology? Anything you usually don't see around here?
Oh, the lad, he came in all squirrely like, and he asked for a favor, and kind of have to oblige a lad who's willing to offer up a favor of his own time for whenever is needed, he said. Whenever he's needed. And you know, there's humans, they can do things like just walk into a house without being invited and do whatever. So I obliged him.
That is understandable. A good deal is a good deal. I could not disagree more.
Aye.
But I also need to find him.
And what will you give me for such valuable information?
I'll keep you in favor with the Byward Market.
A favor, you say?
A good favor.
Oh, a good favor.
And
he signals first another guy to come and start doing all the orders. The guy comes over and goes, "All right, table 2 needs a couple of ham and cheese. Table 3." And he comes over and goes, "All right, well, maybe we could go up to my office and we can talk about a good favor and just how good a favor, Jean-Paul, you can give to me."
And you wanted to do this on your own?
No.
You're offering an open-ended favor.
No, I've offered to keep him in good favor, and he's trying to twist my words, and I will not fall for this shit. All right, we go upstairs to his office.
All right, he leads you out the back of the kitchen, out into the street, and just around the corner in the alleyway, there's another door with glass window that's stained, and it says shipping and receiving. He opens the door, and there looks to be like kind of a warehouse-like setup, and there's some food there, but there's a lot of other stuff. There's people with crates doing stuff. And he goes, just follow me into this room. And there's like a built room in the warehouse. He opens the door, and absolutely beautiful, nice carpeting, beautiful art pieces in there. The art pieces are of like Gary Cooper and like all these classic movie stars. And posters that are probably older than half the people in your party, like playbills and stuff from like plays in like Venice and whatnot from like 100 to 200 years ago. Like he's obviously a huge entertainment nut. And there's like this beautiful chaise lounge there, and what looks like a handcrafted from bone chair, and he sits in that chair. And it's hard to tell if it's crafted from animal bone or human bone.
I want to carry it away.
Yeah.
As long as they were buried in sacred land, it's all good.
Goes, now let's talk about what kind of good favor you want to give.
You want to give
old Patty.
Do not twist my words. I said I'll keep you a good favor. I noticed that all of half of your room here is from the Byward Market. I see what you are interested in. Yes.
Yeah.
I
took in. He points to one of the plays. He's like, I took in that one, Hamilton, when you had the boys come down. It was quite the show, let me tell you. Although I think their history might be a wee bit off.
You would know.
Well, you would too.
All right, and great for this information. I will help you add to your collection.
Well, you would too, Jean Paul. You were there when Lafayette existed. The play is about him.
We got in some trouble with some cannons, but that was a very long time ago.
Hi. So, for a man as good and kind as you who knew the real Lafayette, I would imagine you might have some of his stuff. Maybe something you could give me that would go with such a piece.
I have one of his old sword canes and his drinking flask.
Now you're talking my language. I'd love both of those, and I'd be happy to give you over to the man and tell you exactly where he is if you would bring them to me.
I reach in my pocket and I pull out the flask.
Just roll. Just give me a roll.
-4.
-4.
Is this against my report, though?
You can add whatever you think would get that above a -1. Because he rolled the -1.
All right. Well, then I'll use my report, which puts me at 0.
He sees the seriousness of you. He's genuinely surprised and looks at the flask. Is there any markings on the flask?
Just some old-timey carvings of a tree and a person eating an apple at the bottom of it.
Is there any like markings from like Lafayette or like To My Love Lafayette or from my good friend?
It has his name at the bottom of it.
His jaw hits the floor, and for a second you see his glamour weaken as he like reaches for it.
He was 1 second now. He was a very close friend of mine. The only 2 things I have left of him is the cane and this flask, which I've never taken off of mine. I will trade you one.
To see such a thing in front of me here today, I just have to have it. And you'll give this to me for the information, no questions asked. You'll give me the flask.
No questions
asked. As he's
asked.
like reaching out,
This is a fair trade.
Yeah. He says, upstairs, the server girl. That's who you're looking for. It's actually Gail Davies. That's him.
Oh, thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to make a deal.
And he reaches out for the flask.
And I hand him the flask.
He looks so happy. He's just like, you, sir, are a man worth making deals with.
I quickly exit back to the bar before the boys decide to come kick in the door.
Okay.
Yeah, how long has it been?
Well, I haven't been paying attention.
It's been 11 minutes.
Yeah.
You've been timing it?
It has been a few moments. Maybe even a minute. It's been like a hot minute.
It's been a hot minute. It's enough to be a little tense.
Yeah.
Well, the whole time I didn't even care. I wasn't timing anything. I was just sitting back relaxing.
All right. So you exit without problem.
Yeah,
Pat
and then
doesn't go with
outside,
you.
And I can tell Volus what's going on.
Yeah.
I asked the wizard to come with.
Yeah.
Oh, we're done.
Almost, yes. I know where he is. We're going to need to make
Even though I haven't had anything to drink here, on my way out, I am going to slide a coin onto the bar and say compliments of the house.
You're gonna what?
Slide a coin onto the bar,
Uh-huh.
basically a fiver,
Okay.
and compliments to the house.
The man at the downstairs bar nods and thanks you. If there's something you're expecting to happen there, you should let me know.
Nope, I'm just
leaving a tip.
I'm in a Fey bar, and the nice thing to do is to show respect.
And I'll take anything without paying for it.
Even if they don't necessarily know who I am, I want to make sure that I'm on good terms if they see me leaving with the guy that broke shit.
Yeah. Well, inversely, you did notice that there are just humans here, right? Not everybody here is Fey, so.
Yep, but the markings and the signs dictate that this is their bar.
Yeah, and like if the Fey probably you think can see what the actual signs say. So.
Yeah, they've got a long memory. I don't feel like getting involved.
Yeah, you lived for a long time too.
I'll smash their ship though.
You have a history with them. They don't.
Yes.
They don't like you.
They know what I'm about.
Alright, so I go outside and I tell them that what the fuck was that guy's name again?
Gale Davies.
Gale?
What's his name again?
Gale is actually Gale.
G-A.
Yeah.
I tell him that Dale's outside and he has a glamour as a pretty barmaid.
Yeah. He's at the upstairs bar, the one you went to, Jean-Claude or Jean-Paul. Sorry.
You need to briskly go upstairs and break his veil.
How are we going to go about doing that?
If it's a veil.
We could use Hocus Pocus, yes?
No, I mean, they literally could have changed him. Not just the way he looks.
They said it was a veil.
Alright, well then I could probably bust that up.
Yeah.
They're going to be
let's do it outside of the bar in case when I bust it up, I bust up everything in the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I should throw her out the window then? And
I think you should hit on her like she's a person. Get her to come outside with you for a back alley romp.
But if he's not into men, then he's not going to want this.
If he's playing a woman.
He's playing what he's playing. Throw on the charm. Either he's going to.
Don't you have inside emotions? Don't you have a way to like just make people do stuff, Jean-Paul?
It's either he's going to play along, or
throw him out the window. All right, yes, no, you're right. All right, I can go hit on a man. I am not too big for this. I have jumped the fence before to feed.
Aren't you like 200-300 years old? Tell me you've experimented in that time.
A sinner is a sinner.
He's got to cleanse the palate every now and then.
I am a sinner. You are a sinner. I have fed on sinners.
No, it's like the original Wanted comic. It's like, I'm not gay, but I like to cleanse the palate every now and again, so I really appreciate women.
Yes, I shall go upstairs and...
not gay if he's going down on you.
Him, her, or him?
Trying to remember what the girl upstairs' name was.
They/them.
It's...
Let's...
The person in question.
Don't turn this into a hate crime.
The person in question. The person in question currently is identifying as female. So until
this
otherwise
now LGBTQ
stated,
community situation.
Yeah.
If you don't know how they identify, you assume they're they or them.
I think.
I could be wrong.
Most people stealth and present their sexuality, like deliberately so. So if you're confused, it's not inappropriate to ask.
I go upstairs, order a double rum of Coke, and start flirting with the waitress.
Is anyone else going with him?
I'm going to wait outside and start drawing in power for what I need to do.
Gotcha.
Wallace cannot come inside, so that's
So-
why. If
so-
things don't go wrong and you see a female falling, that was me.
Ooh, actually, I can go one step further. I'm in.
Also,
we're-
Bob,
we're
did you
playing
write
in-
down her name? The girl upstairs.
Yes,
What's her name?
that's Tracy.
Tracy.
Since
Phantom.
I'm outside in the parking lot, or in the
It's
we're bringing her
the
to the alley,
whitest white girl name.
so I'm going to
Very
actually.
white girl name.
You're going to actually.
I'm going to draw in some power, but I'm going to make a. I'm going to take my staff and just drag it along on the ground to make a circle, kind of almost etched into the dirt.
And Volus, what are you doing?
I'm outside.
You're outside with Jack right now.
Okay, then I'm waiting for something to happen.
All right. So Jack's told you what's going on, and so did Jean-Paul. So.
Yeah. We
Okay.
came outside. We talked to you. Now, do you work the wizard while he's drawing his circles and do his voodoo doo-doo?
Yeah. There's nothing.
Alakazam.
There's nothing.
Okay,
I
I'm-
go upstairs and I start flirting shamelessly with the waitress with all my skills.
All right. So
Okay.
that would be a charisma check. To flirt with her. Charisma was a thing that.
That'd be my presence.
It might be. Yeah, it's
yeah.
exactly what it is. It's presence.
All right.
So roll a presence.
8.
8? Did you seriously roll an 8?
Legendary.
Legend fucking dairy. Alright. So I got a -1.
I'm playing with the ring I offered her earlier. I'm flirting with her.
Yeah.
Pulling
No.
a fucking dove out of nowhere.
Laying it on thick.
Yeah, she got a -1, so technically you've got a 9. That's like several shifts. It's like
So I am fingering her at the bar, yes? I am light feeding.
Yeah. You're checking your ring size inside her right now.
Yeah. We should continue this in the car. I have a very nice Mercedes. Would you like a Mercedes? I could buy you a Mercedes.
Well, Tracy, she's incredibly flattered and can't help herself. She really gets a kick out of you. She thinks you're funny. And she says that she's off in about an hour. If you want to meet her downstairs, she'd be happy to have a drink with you downstairs.
I shall.
So if you want to change
I'm
that
gonna go fetch it
somehow,
up and I'll meet you downstairs.
Get her in the
I
alley.
resist the urge to smell my fingers.
Oh,
They smell like rotten taint. That's what they smell like right now.
yeah, because that's what you've been doing. Tastes like bum. Tastes like old man taint. This is weird.
She had
Strange.
McDonald's for breakfast, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I go wash my hands and I go outside and tell the boys.
I go wash my hands. Oh,
And my
they call me the quick commander.
my power's up a little bit because I have been lightly feeding at the same time. Soaking it in.
you
Finger
don't want to
foods.
get her to come to a different bar or leave the bar or anything like that?
No, we're gonna go to the Mercedes. Is what I'm gonna go for when we go downstairs.
So,
We're gonna go to
okay,
the
so
Mercedes to continue.
she says she'll meet you in an hour downstairs, so you have an hour to kill. What are you doing?
All right, I go outside. I have a drink. I go outside and tell the boys what happened. And tell them.
If
We will
you
be
wait, you
outside
left the bar
soon.
with the drink?
No. I finished my drink. Go outside.
Okay.
Talk to the guys. I do not need that attention from the ferry guards. Right, so they get things lined up. We get the Mercedes close to the circle.
I want
Okay,
the circle
if-
in
I'm-
between the Mercedes and the
Oh,
passenger.
it's already
door.
there. It's good.
Yeah, you got really good parking. You rolled a really
Right.
good driving, if you recall.
All right, so I go back up. The time has passed. I say, let's go
Do you
downstairs and have
do
a
you,
drink.
do you want to talk about 3-8? Want to talk about anything before you go up?
Yes.
Well, I want to just I've got the power calm blue ocean. I'll use that in that time so that I'm not as pissed off. I'm clear-headed when I'm going into shit.
All right. So
I am almost glowing with happiness.
So, is there anything with the calm blue ocean that you do? What is your thing to calm yourself?
Oh!
Calm
Yeah,
blue
I
fat.
hate the
No.
Yes.
So I've over time, since learning calm blue ocean, developing the ability to calm myself down. It's a series of breathing techniques, and singing "Sweet Caroline" to myself.
Ba ba ba.
Ba, ba, ba. It feels so good.
Smash windows, smash cars.
Incline. Ba, ba, ba.
All right, I go find her and escort her downstairs.
Did you go in early?
No, on time. On time. I want to keep her waiting a little bit.
As soon as you enter the bar, she's already downstairs, talking with the server there. The barman's changed to the original barman, and
Which is Patrick.
there's a few people have left. Yeah, which is Patrick. So it's Patrick standing there serving her.
So he knows what's going down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I catch Patrick walk to the bar and says,
As soon as you get to the bar, he says to her, "It's like if you're gonna do if you're gonna spend time with people, don't spend it here. Get the fuck out of the bar. I've seen you enough today." And she goes, "Do you wanna maybe go across the way? There's a coffee shop."
"Oh, that sounds wonderful. We'll take the Mercedes and have a very good time."
And
I escort her towards the circle.
Sure.
I want to be off to the side to let them walk past, so I can slowly keep pace behind them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I open the door.
The second she gets into that circle, I want to go down and
You want to
push
go down,
power
do
into
you?
the circle.
Okay.
God damn it, man.
Pardon me?
Yeah.
No, I get down there and I push power into the circle.
Yeah.
I make sure I step
And-
out of the circle as she steps in. So
Oh no, you can be in there all you want. It's not a holding. I'm using it to cut off the connection between
the
Faye
Faye
out there and her.
Yes.
No, it's him.
If it's
Yeah.
a veil,
Yeah,
then
so-
this will cut off the power.
Is there a
All right.
roll or anything that I would do to try and resist that or anything? Maybe a presence or something?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, let's try to use that. Yeah. What you got?
I don't think there's anything you can do to will against that.
No, sure. I'm just using it. We basically tricked her into it. So
Yeah.
her
She's
only
in the circle.
option. Yeah, her only option would be to not notice it.
Yeah, she rolled a
she would have
negative
to-
1, so
Yeah.
Did it drop?
yeah. If there's no roll in relation to that, like I don't know how the magic really works in the game yet, so I'm kind of just trusting Jordan on this.
Yeah, in
Yeah, well,
this
the circle
situation,
cuts magic off.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
holds
as long as I
demon.
can push force into it,
Yeah.
It's cut.
it can.
Yeah. I would
Basically
say
creates a little pocket in that space where magic within the circle cannot extend
Did it
out of it.
cost
and nothing
you
from out
anything?
can go into it.
does it
Yeah.
cost you anything to
Say,
make
oh,
it?
Jill, long time no.
Essentially, since it's only a thaumaturgy type thing, I'm just willing power into a pre-made circle.
Yeah.
It's not going to.
It could also be done with a drop of blood by
Yeah.
anybody.
But I feel like using just a bit of will, so I'll make a.
Yeah, you're a magic
I'll-
user, so using
I'll
your
make
will
a-
is a lot easier.
I'll make a conviction roll. Just
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. I mean, I think your
You
base
might wanna-
conviction's higher than her roll.
to 5.
I think
Yeah.
I think
That's
the
what I
roll though. I think there should have been a roll for how good your circle was.
Yeah,
That's
like
true.
a baseline that you create your circle at.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
it
you
might
got
have
you
to-
got a 5 with a conviction. That's more than enough,
Yeah.
bud. Right?
I say, oh, Jill.
All of a sudden, as soon as Tracy walks into the circle, she turns into a he just immediately, and like grows about 8 inches taller and looks like an old Englishman. Like glasses appear out of nowhere, clothing immediately changes.
There's an awkward hole in the gooch.
There's an awkward hole in the gooch. The thongs sticking out. No, he's now wearing regular clothing,
Okay.
like
There's
a
a
button-up
footwear.
shirt. Yeah, and he's like, "Oh my!" and like tries to run. Immediately tries to book it.
I use a fate point,
Okay.
and yeah, you know I am the Byward Market Dale. I use Inhuman Might
Gale, Gael.
Gale,
Mhm.
and I use my Inhuman Might
Uh-huh.
or Strength with Might. So that's 3,
Uh-huh.
4, 5. So that's 5 plus 1.
Yeah.
So 6, and just do a 1 fucking punch to the stomach as he tries to fly by.
Well, I want you to know,
You
Gale
didn't know you
Gale
wanted to
Davies,
kill him.
It's an old man.
just like you hit him. He doesn't even get a full turn. You hit him right in the gut, and he just spits up blood and vomits. Hits the ground vomiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I escort him into the car.
Didn't know we were trying to kill him before we talked to him.
Like, you
Well,
may
it
have just
was only,
ruptured his spleen. You could have broken his spine from the front.
I'm
Yeah.
not that strong, but yeah.
He's
Yeah.
an old man, and you beat
And-
him by a lot.
Like the second he turned back into himself, the look of recognition, like there was almost like a veil on his mind, right? And now that this magic broke the visible veil, it also broke his mental veil.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah, he's
just
no longer
looked
in character.
immediate. Yeah, he looked immediately terrified seeing you standing in front of him. Yeah. So into the car he goes.
Into the car he goes.
There was no resisting on his part. A car and hearse.
He doesn't die.
All right, who's driving? Who's backseat? Who's
I'm
front
driving.
seat? Okay.
Just
love
as
Bullis.
a
This is
courtesy to the
Bullis'
area,
quest.
I'm gonna muck my circle on the way out before we
Oh,
leave.
that's a good idea.
Yeah. All right. So you're front seat or back seat, Volus?
Bullis should be
Backseat.
backseat. This is his quest.
This is all back seat, eh? Well, technically, this is a crossing quest that crosses both Jean-Paul and Jack's looking for
True.
Gale, and Volus is trying to find the cell phones. It turns out same person.
Is Jack in the or is Louis
Leo's
in the
character,
car?
Alfred.
Leo's character, is Alfred in the car too? Like, where's he?
I loaded him in the trunk.
Yeah, he's a Muppet right now. He's like a sock puppet, and into the truck he goes.
You know what?
Exactly.
He drank the wrong drink, and now he's temporarily petrified.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
Until further notice, he's in the trunk.
The Asian man couldn't handle his liquor. Is he singing
Shocked.
karaoke in the back?
He's got the Asian disease, so he's a little red in the face.
He's got like a tie around his head. He's singing karaoke that he can't sing.
Oh yeah, Asian karaoke's the way to go.
Always.
Every now and again, from the back seat, you hear the theme to Sailor Moon being sung full volume. Fighting evil by moonlight.
Hit the brake.
In love.
Bullis, first we need to know about the phones, and then I need to know about my people that's being kidnapped and gone missing.
Hmm.
Maybe we should go find some water to throw in his face.
Yeah,
Maybe we should go find.
I just started
every now and
driving.
again he heaves like.
Maybe we should go find someone that can help him so he
Temporarily
can talk.
patch him up.
Nah,
we have
you.
a wizard. Does he not know a single healing spell?
I don't know if healing
You've
spells in
known me
Dresden.
for years.
I don't.
Does
think
drowning
healing
count as a
spells
healing
work
spell?
Like, I could drown him in his own blood. Like, what do you want here?
I think the karaoke singing Asian in our trunk has a better chance of healing him with lay on hands that he doesn't have than our wizard healing him with any spell he does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not that kind of.
Go Jupiter, winning power.
We don't do that here.
Magical. He is the. Ah!
How about we stop by over like a 24-hour vet?
How about John Paul? Do you know anybody you can bring him to?
I do. I take him
Like
to the
a
Byward
back
Market.
alley surgeon.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't need that much work. He just needs.
No, he'll be fine. Like realistically, if you're looking at him, you can tell he'll be fine.
It's just a punch to the gut. I didn't fucking.
He's not going to die from that punch, although
I only
he's
got a +3 on my or +2 on my might, not +5.
like he literally hit him so hard he knocked the wind out of him, and may have ruptured a little bit of his stomach, so he spit out blood. But
think
realistically,
it's
he'll be
McDonald's
fine in like a day or two of rest.
Yeah, I go to McDonald's and get some water to throw in his face and give him some.
Here's some water, you piece of shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wash yourself up,
Sanchez
you
and
dirty
shit.
fuck.
That's very Rick Sanchez of you.
Yeah, exactly. It's a
Well,
Szechuan sauce.
He is picking Christians and fucking doing something with them.
Mhm.
All right, who wants to shake him down first? Volos
All
or
right,
me?
where are you going? Are you just
McDonald's.
gonna
We just
find a back
McDonald's.
alley?
We're just driving.
The average
Driving
parking
and
lot of
asking
McDonald's
questions.
is
Yeah.
torture.
So it's about 3-4 o'clock. You know, in what was it? May. What's it? May.
What-
April, May.
What
March?
time of year?
What? What?
Or what day? What? Yeah.
What was last month? Last month was we are in June, March, April,
May. We're in
Yeah.
June.
So it's May 14th is what it is.
What day of the week?
Saturday.
Okay.
It's May 14th because yesterday was Friday the 13th, full moon.
Right. Okay, so we don't have to worry about business traffic.
No,
No,
but people
I know
are
where
out.
the back
People
door
are out
is.
on the town, right? So.
Yeah.
And
I
it
know where
is,
to drive.
it's 3
I'm driving
o'clock.
on discrete farm road.
You're just gonna what?
We're driving on discrete roads. We're not driving on the city roads.
Yeah, you're downtown Ottawa,
know
not
the
far
area.
from the Parliament building. You'd have to drive probably for about 30 minutes to get into like discrete area.
Oh, no. We bring him to the Laurier parking structure.
Oh, the big parking lot, the multi-tier one.
The multi-tier one that no one ever pays attention to when you're there.
That's a really good place to bring people if you're gonna shake them down.
Well, that is a good idea, Mr. Sloan. I will start heading there, yes, and you should start asking questions.
Yeah. He looks visibly nervous when you say that's where you're going. Like he's trying to hold himself together, thinking about ways to get the fuck out of this death trap that he's in. Like, you know how a spider shakes on the web? He's like shaking in here, trying to find his way out.
Every time he turns and like will look towards me, be like, "Hi."
He turns to looks at Volus.
All right, Volus, do you have some questions, or should I start?
Where's the tech you stole?
I have it at my apartment.
And that is...
It's not far. It's such a blur. You gotta understand, guys. I had them swap my mind around. Not everything's 100% clear.
You don't remember where you live.
I sort of do. Like Greenbank Towers? On Pinecrest?
I
Think-
roll present or
What's this
conviction?
guy's name again?
Gale Davies.
Gail Davies.
Neil Davies.
Is there a chance I know where he lives because he's works at the church?
Yeah. Well, you knew where he used to live for sure, which you've already checked his place. Like that was already
right,
one of the first
right.
things that got
Done.
checked.
But
Right?
this
Yeah.
is his new apartment.
Yeah.
What is going on with the people missing from the church?
Listen, can we make a deal? Like, I'll tell you how to get all the stuff. You just let me go.
You
I've
tell
made
me what's
there.
happened to the people from the church.
He's like all over himself. You gotta understand, guys.
Do you want to live? Yes.
Of course, I want to live. What
Then
I
you
did,
want-
what I did wasn't bad, but what it brought on me is. You have to understand, I
happened?
escaped for everyone's benefit.
What happened to the people from the church? You want to live, yes?
It's bigger than that. You have to understand, it's not just that they went missing or how they went missing or what. You have to understand that I did it for the benefit of the church leaving. It was for the benefit of everyone there, all the other people there. I was.
Then you tell me
I
is going
want
on,
you
and I will make sure you live.
roll either an empathy or use a stunt or a skill, because he seems to be clamming up. Command,
How about
maybe?
presence?
Presence command might be useful.
I got presence, rapport, conviction, discipline.
So on presence, as a skill, presence allows you to do charisma, command, reputation, or social fortitude. Also,
I'll do that. I'll do presence with innate touch.
innate touch, do you mean innate? So you're talking like incite emotions?
Incite emotion, yeah.
Okay. So when you incite emotions, so yours is you find out what their sin is, right?
Yeah.
He-
It is obviously greed.
No, he become like if you incite it, it incites fear. He becomes very, very scared and
He's
terrified.
already
and
very,
you can,
very scared.
I
But
don't
you-
wanna go
you
for
can
scared.
feel-
I want to incite trust.
Yeah. So the whole thing is he is like a terrified person. And the choices he's been making and the sins he's been committing is based on his fear. Oh, there he goes.
So then I can't go for calmness or trust.
So you start feeling like a powerful fear start coming through to incite his emotions, and it's not towards you guys at all. It like immediately shifts, and he goes, "They sent an ambassador, and he had come to the church just to kind of make a face. And when he came, he started talking, and I heard him talking. This ambassador, I didn't realize when he said where he was from. It didn't mean anything to me. You have to understand, Jean-Paul. It didn't mean anything to me when he said that he was from the Jade Court. I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, did you just say the Jade Court?
Yes, he came in, and he was talking about people to feed, and that the White Court may be able to help them. And I thought that this person was going to use us or something. And I'd already been doing this because I knew that was something we did. Is if they were bad, we got rid of them. And I was just getting rid of people that confided in me. If they told me they were predators and hurting children, I would just take care of them myself. But then when he was talking about feeding and the kind of people that they wanted, I was just I just killed him. And that's when more started showing up, and I started seeing them. And when they take you over, they make you do whatever they want. You can't do anything. You just lose your mind. And he's and then I woke up one day and I had to get out. So I just ran. I couldn't tell anyone. I just ran.
How did you kill this one?
He was been under their command for so long. He was one of their big ambassadors.
But you killed him, yes?
I did. I killed him. I killed him and I dumped him in the river.
How did
It's I dumped all the other ones in the river. You have to understand. When he took me over and I saw what he wanted, I just couldn't. I couldn't keep going. I had to go.
That was well done.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We will take you back to your new apartment. We will recover the tech, and you will go hiding at my father's place. And you will tell them what is going on in the buyer's market.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
You always know you can come to us with this. You don't need to run.
I was just so scared.
I can feel this, yes. It is,
How did you kill him?
I waited for him to leave the church and walked up to the car, and I just hit him with a blackjack. And when he went down like any other human. Took him in the back of my car, slit his throat, threw his body in the river.
So it sounds like they take over humans, and so they are vulnerable this way. We will take care of this, yes. So we'll go back, we will get the phones, and we will move forward with your protection.
Thank you.
Can I make a lore to see if that might be a legitimate way to take out a Jade Court vampire? Or he just got really lucky?
Well, he was saying that it's one of their Renfields that he killed, right? An ambassador is like a Renfield, right? Okay. But yeah, if you roll a lore, go ahead.
You're taking over human minds and then controlling them.
Yeah, roll a lore.
So that is...
I'm going to get the drink in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, let's take over for going back and getting the tech.
Yeah.
So, 13.
13? Yeah, so... it's just the two to know what's known about the Jade Court, and what's known about the Jade Court is they're from China, and they do use ambassadors. Anytime they're ever involved in any of the bigger stuff, they send some sort of human Renfield, but it's not like one of the dour, mentally ill Renfields. They're always really well dressed, but they're obviously their mind has been taken over, and it's almost as if they're being spoken through.
Okay.
Right? But they're still just humans, right? Yeah. And it kind of is consistent with what Gail's saying right now, that they took him over and they just made him do stuff. And he couldn't do anything about it. When he woke up, he flaked as hard as he could.
So they could control him through a Renfield.
Well, yeah. Well, he said they came for him. The exact wording is, once he killed the ambassador, they showed up after him.
Oh, okay.
And
so
that's when he ran. When he woke up, he ran hard. Right?
Okay.
So now, just kind of with the 3, you might be putting 2 and 2 together. Why, there's Jade Court being shipped to this area.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah.
And we might have to kill that monk in that basement.
Yeah.
There's a what in the what now?
The monk who has been taken over in the basement, yes. Cocoa Puffs, there's a Jade vampire there.
Oh, so it's not a vampire, it's a Renfield.
Yeah.
No, there's a vampire in the room with him.
Oh, okay. So it's
We're just double fucked, yes. And he's probably a fighter, yes.
The
Okay.
vampire's in the room with the axe, and there's a monk in there with him. They know he's alive, but
wait,
he's
the
likely been
axe,
taken over. The one we're looking for, yes.
the Pangufu, or
Yep, that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Nailed it. The poo poo boo.
right? Shit. All right, we can do this.
All right, okay. Okay, all right. All right,
So
okay.
we hit the apartment, we find a tech. Is there any chance a tablet phone among the tech?
We'll get to that in a second. You guys discuss how you're gonna deal with the temple. I'm gonna just go quickly mix the drink because you got me wanting one now.
All right, so
But there's a tablet phone there, we're keeping it. I think it will come in handy. Yes.
that's not really up to us. The deal was that I returned the tech that was stolen. If anything's missing, I'm probably not going to get to keep my enchantment.
Oh, we could just say we have everything recovered. It is a little thing for one phone.
Think of it like this: if you were outside the room and we went in the room, and then we said we found some stuff, then you came in the room and found that.
Are we
stuff.
leaving this guy at his apartment?
Oh no!
Oh, I'm going to send it to my father.
Oh, we're not slitting his throat and throwing him in the ditch.
No. He is a man of my church. We are very close.
You've had me do it before.
I totally agree, but he is a man of my church, and we do not turn our back.
So are we bringing him back to the church for protection? Because they're not going to
I will
fucking
send
leave
him
him
in a
alone.
cab.
We can send it back with the junkie in the back here.
With the what?
The junkie in the back.
You know, I've heard worse ideas. Yes, maybe we'll send him back with Alfred. And Alfred and him can take a cab, and Alfred can escort him back to the church with the gangsters.
Okay.
And then we'll start heading
'cause-
back to the temple and deal with the vampire. Hopefully, we can find some information on that tablet phone. It is connected
Great, so
to
we
a
were-
spirit of knowledge.
We were waiting for the wizard so that we could go fight the vampire as a full team, and now we're going to have to do it without the fucking green destiny.
But you want a magic weapon, right?
We had a magic weapon.
You want a magic weapon for a short amount of time?
Sure.
Like for the day?
Hello.
You want to enchant my weapon?
Oh, not yours.
Oh,
I'll make one.
you can make an enchanted weapon?
Listen, okay.
Well,
I've got magic.
He has the
yes,
hoodoo.
I am.
And since the last time we met, realizing that I don't always have the tools on hand, I learned how to make the tools.
Oh, you have a back.
Here's a question. How do we kill a Jade Court?
Well, let's just ask the tablet phone there. There is a spirit of intellect inside.
Well, that's assuming there is one.
Is there a tablet phone in the stash of stolen things?
Well, we have to
I
find
have
out.
no. Yeah, just
And then
not
again,
there.
to find out, we're going to leave Bolus just outside the door while we find out. So that when Bolus comes in afterwards and sees what's there...
Okay, so is the guy with us at the apartment, or is he in the car?
He's in.
Well, we have to get him in with us to the apartment.
Okay. So I'll bring him back down to the car then, if you guys are bringing the stuff.
Yes. We will go through the recovery.
And that way, in your mind, you've brought back everything you found.
So we recovered. They go up. The guy unlocks the door. Volus and the guy goes down. We go through and we snag a tablet phone and return the rest of the phones to Volus.
Is that the plan? Like straight up?
Yeah.
That is the plan, straight up.
So you're
We don't
gonna.
want to get Volus involved and tarnish his honor.
Yeah, if he can't be implicated in things he doesn't know happen.
Yeah. And he's gonna look at the tablet phone for anything on Jade Court vampires.
1 second. With Leo, that he might be likely to believe that. But
Also, Leo or Alfred. We're sending Alfred and Gale to the in a cab to the church for protection.
Yeah.
Alfred is gonna.
What was your number one aspect again?
Mine?
Volus. Character Volus.
Viking life.
Viking life. And then number 2 is?
Fog of war.
Oh, that's the one, yeah. That's 1 and 2. And 3 is?
Well connected.
Okay.
Oh, no, sorry. On my honor is number 3.
Yeah. And then 4 is?
Faith like a pillar.
And then 5 is?
5 is well connected.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'll give you a fate point for Viking life because you. Well, actually, you know what? Because this is a Monarch thing. Your high concept is straight up new Monarch agent. So you might very well want to go upstairs and not just let them go ahead of you.
Fair enough.
Right? Because this is like straight up a job that you're on, which is straight up connected with it.
Yeah. Good point. Got to see the mission through.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'll tell Jack, go downstairs. Bring Gail down to Alfred.
Put them on a
and
cab, send them back to the church.
Call a cab, send them off. We'll grab all the stuff here and bring it down.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
So now, if John Paul wants to try and take a tablet phone, he's gonna have to try and hide it from me.
Yeah.
No problem. I roll for deceit.
Oh, you do have deceit too, don't you?
I do.
All right, and the opposite of deceit would be just pure
question.
alertness, would it not be?
Alertness.
Yeah.
What's your deceit?
+3.
My alert is +3.
So it's just going to
Oh,
be a
it's gonna be a
roll-off.
roll-off.
To see who sees what. Yeah.
As a question, Justin.
Yeah.
What floor is his apartment on?
4th floor.
Cool. Well, I'm taking the stairs with him down,
Yeah. So it's 402 is the one he's in.
as to not get caught in the elevator.
Yeah.
I'm
sure you've learned this lesson before.
All right, what'd you get, Vols?
0.
So
2.
3. And you got a 2, so 5, so yeah. So yeah, you don't see it. It's like even a
Oh
shift.
my God! Is there something over there?
Yeah, it's a shift by a whole point, right? So that would be a notable success. This is a clear success. The character results in are solid and reliable. While it may not be inspired, it is absolutely workmanlike. Is how Jean-Paul slips whatever he's slipping. So we haven't even seen what's up there quite yet, but when you do it, that's basically how it'll go.
So Justin.
Yeah.
As I'm escorting him down the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
I roll a 2, 4. Sorry, 4 total with my fare plus 2.
to trip him down the stairs.
Yes.
Roll the 2 in athletics to walk.
I
kill
actually
my
have
priest?
every intention to make it look like he tried to run,
Why would you kill my priest?
Kill the priest.
because I did it once. I'm going to do it again.
So he's going evil.
I never said I wasn't.
Going. He's
All my magic is meant to kill.
So you're pushing.
agent of-
You're pushing the
Agent of
already.
Gun.
That's the gun evil.
I'm pushing a already injured old man down the flight of stairs.
who did bad things.
He didn't
I
do
know he's a bad
thing.
guy.
This
He's
is a
caused
good
us
man
nothing
that was
but
trying to
grief.
save people.
You're pushing an old man like that, Jordan. I didn't know you were a cop.
I am bad guy, but that doesn't mean I'm bad guy.
Listen, in the long run, do you want to be a cop or do you want to be a priest that takes children to monsters?
He doesn't take
He-
children. He was taking adults. He was taking pedophiles and shit. And
He's taking pedophiles there. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a good.
Soft.
Potato, down the stairs.
Okay, committed. So what did you roll?
So it's what am I using to?
Gateway killings.
If
And
I'm
that's what they
gonna
were.
be
Gateway
shoved.
killings. He
This
starts
is-
with that, and
this
he's
is
just going to go
murder.
downhill from there.
So I
The
guess
man's
I'm
out of my
using-
family's protection.
So I guess I'm using my stealth to kind of trip shove him So that would be. It would be. Just roll.
Right now he's killing adults. As soon as he's going to be killing 20-year-olds, 18-year-olds, he's
Six.
going to start saying
You got a
16-year-olds.
6?
They're legal.
So he takes a step down, and just as he takes a step, you put your hand on his back and push him. He goes straight down, and the staircase is all cement, right? So he flies face forward into the wall, and when he hits the wall, his neck goes back and snaps. Just fucking broken. Right? Hits the ground. Fucking blood pouring out of his ear.
I'll casually go down like, oh no, oh my god.
Now we have a dead body.
Do you have deceit?
I
And I'm not going to roll for it.
do. Well, I'm not even rolling. I'm just like, oh, because I'm the only one in the staircase.
I'm just.
Oh no, oh. I
So
go
are you
next and
gonna
put my
leave him there?
hand by his nose. Is there air? Is there still air coming out?
No. His
He's
head
turned
his head is slightly backwards. His forehead's caved in. His nose is collapsed. You could see the bone, the ocular bone, that's exposed from his face pulling when it hit so hard.
You
The
see,
whole life
he's
functions
dead
are
from
shut.
yesterday.
Is he
I'm
trying
making sure-
to write his own name in blood on the stairs?
trying to make sure
His
all of
blood
his
cries
functions-
out to you, brother.
I'm trying to make sure all of his life functions are done.
Oh, sure, what do you want to check? You want to hold your finger in his anus for heat? He's already got it once. Wait for it to cool down. Like, what are you waiting for?
Why don't you just hex him to see if he's got a pacemaker while you're at it?
You give a little bit of a hex, the pacemaker stops too. You're like, good.
Actually, what I want to do really quickly is
Has he
draw a
pointed
line.
his bowels yet?
His fucking hearing aid fucking shorts out too and catches fire. His hair's on fire now.
wanna draw
I'm not
a
even
circle
joking.
around-
That's what's happening.
I want to draw a circle around it. So I want to draw a circle around it.
In his blood?
What is
And-
What are you using for the circle?
This has gone so wildly sideways. What is happening?
So I'm using
His blood.
I'm using his blood. I'm pushing power into it because I want to seal his soul.
Oh my god!
Oh, you're taking his soul too.
I'm sealing it.
I can't even. I'm trying to have a sip here, but okay, go on. I'm gonna wait till you're done before I do a.
So that's 5, 6, 7, 8
Is that a take
For my
the
conviction
cab?
to
Where
push
the fuck
his,
is Alfred?
to basically seal this guy's soul.
Alfred would
circle?
be having a fucking field day with this. Oh my god!
And then I'm going to push power through it to basically destroy it. I don't want anyone talking to this guy after the fact.
Nobody's talking to him now.
So that's using power against a mortal. So you're breaking some major wizard laws here.
I am an unlicensed, unknown wizard
All right.
who is.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, you're going for warlock.
Oh my god, I gotta go look at your aspects here and see if what you did matches any of them.
Oh,
Let me
sure
just
as hell doesn't
see
mesh
here.
with any of mine.
And you
And I was a
destroy
Viking.
it. You can push it into a veil.
He's a priest,
I don't think you
right?
Destroy it.
He's a
He's a
priest,
priest.
right?
Yeah.
I have father issues.
Take a fucking point. Take your dirty fucking great point.
Like I still don't think you can destroy a soul.
Me.
I mean, the
I
Darius
was
can
a-
destroy a soul.
I was a Viking, and this is despicable for me.
So I'll use
Of
my
all the
dissuade
rapes
you.
he's done, it was never that bad.
I'm going to
Oh,
like basically smash what's left of his spirit.
So what are you doing? What horrible, awful thing are you doing right now?
Oh, I'm basically circling around his body. 'Cause
Thank
his
you, Lord.
ghost.
Thank
I
you.
want to
Destroy
destroy
his
his
ghost.
ghost.
Thank
Destroy
you
his
for
soul,
recording
though.
this.
Happen. He doesn't go to hell. He just doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, he was a Jehovah's Witness.
So 4. So 4 for pushing power through just to burst that fucking.
Yeah, in fact, his mother doesn't remember him. It's just game over. She no longer expects him in heaven.
And I'm gonna walk back up the stairs
Did there was an accident?
to the others
So
and
you're gonna
say,
use that deceit roll now?
"Yeah." I'll let them do this stuff in the room, but then I'll
His
come
hair
in
is
after.
on fire. I want you to know hexing lit his hearing aid, and his hearing aid caught his hair on fire.
So he did-
Smell building.
So I'm gonna wait till they do their stuff in the room, and then
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
walk into the room after they finish.
Justin,
I look for a
Justin,
backpack to put the cell phones in.
Justin, thank you for recording all this.
What is senseless
Darkest thing I've
murder?
ever done.
It's a
You know,
senseless murder for free.
Jordan,
you know, honestly,
I am shocked to admit that this is probably your darkest moment.
No. Killing the bunny was the darkest moment. By far and large.
Yes.
The bunny's mind is broken. Okay, then I stab it.
When did he kill a bunny?
In a
So we
different
had a
game.
guy who had his tongue ripped out, and he couldn't speak. So I was a druid, so we wild shaped the guy, basically vicious polymorphed him into a bunny rabbit. So he would
Okay, I
have a
remember
tongue and
this.
everything else. So I used my speak with animals.
Instead of doing
mind.
this to him, broke him.
Yeah, his mind was broken at this point. So at that point, I'm like, well, he's useless now, so I stabbed him. So I took this
Did you
poor
eat
guy.
the bunny too?
No,
You might as well have at that point. George's like, ah, good meat, can't waste it.
I took a poor guy who had been tortured by a vampire, and then broke him, turned him into a bunny rabbit, and then stabbed him.
Yeah. D&D. It's D&D.
I play
Because
some
why
weird
not?
shit. Well,
So
okay,
what we're saying is this isn't out of character for Jordan. This is just how Jordan plays fantasy games.
this is what happens when you give me
A time
Loose
alone with a
morals.
person.
when I'm allowed to play anything that's not a good character.
Oh my god. All right, so
I found a backpack of the dead priest.
okay. So,
I load the phones into
no,
it.
you didn't ask the priest where the things are hidden. You don't find a backpack unless you want to spend a fate point, and it's just in a backpack.
I'm not spending a fate point.
Okay.
I have one.
I'll spend a fate point. I've got 5.
To find the phones, though, not for the
Things
backpack.
change. Reality shifts. This is how the game works. You go into his bedroom, and you find in his closet, hidden in a box, a backpack, and in the backpack, you find a bunch of like magical cell phones and items and stuff.
I will carry the bag, yeah.
Who's finding it? You spent the fate point, Bolus.
Okay, I find it. Oh, fuck. Sorry.
That's the thing with spending a fate point. You spend it, you choose how it goes.
Okay, so I spend it. So I grab the bag. I just kind of glance. I open it up just to glance inside. I'm not even looking at what's in there. Just that there's phones and shit in there.
Yeah, there's all sorts of phones, and if you have any ability to like detect magic, there's definitely like all sorts of magic on them.
I don't.
Okay,
I don't.
But-
I don't think I do.
You know. I mean,
but the phone you have, there's definitely 1 or 2 of them in there of that type.
All right, so, you know what? After all this, I gotta take a piss. So,
all right. As he stole the bag, I took the tablet phone out.
Okay. You toss the bag to Jean-Claude, see about them.
Well, even if he lays it on his shoulder, I just alakazam.
You did down a couple of drinks really quickly, so needing to take a piss is a reasonable thing.
I also don't know how else he's gonna get his hand on the bag.
I could really just slip my hand in and pull it out. You wouldn't know.
Yeah, he did roll a whole shift beyond
Yeah.
to deceive it away.
I am.
If you did that and you got that shift, do you want it to be what he's saying, or do you want to do it a different way?
No, I don't care. As long as it gets done.
As long as it gets done.
So how do you want to do this, Bobby?
As he shoulders the bag, I just slip my hand in and pull out the tablet and slip it into my inside pocket.
Yeah, when you grab the tablet and touch it as a magical being, you feel almost like a negative energy coming off of it, and it doesn't feel good to hold the tablet. It makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah, and I put it in my inside jacket pocket.
And it's not as strong, but you can feel this uncomfortableness coming off of it.
That's unusual.
Well, there's a spirit in it. Spirit
It
of
doesn't
knowledge.
like you.
Yeah. Well, when Volus grabbed the bag, there was like, if he had that sort of energy, he would have felt something, but he said he didn't. So there's nothing but you as a person who's like supernatural.
I have a
You
demon in
definitely
me,
feel
yeah.
that
Demon knows demon.
there's some sort of thing going on with it. I give you that one for free, buddy. All right, Jack, what you doing?
So I'd come into the rooms and be like, slight snag. Let me just roll my deception.
You didn't roll it already? Oh no.
Oh, no, that's not bad. It's 3, 4, 5. Those cancel out. So 5.
Does anybody have empathy? That's reading people.
I have a +1.
The empathy? Okay. If you don't have empathy, you can just roll it straight up, but like empathy does give you a bit of a bonus.
I have a 4.
What was that? 3, 2, 2. -2.
-2?
Yeah.
Should I do a rapport or no?
Rapport will give you chit chat, closing someone down, which first impressions, opening people up, and social defense. You could probably use open up if you were trying to like give something
Or
to
read?
him, like emotionally. Yeah, so that would be empathy to read people.
Okay, no, I'm
So
good.
I think we did pretty well.
You can roll you can roll an empathy, and if you beat his, which he rolled, would you say a 5?
5 total.
Yeah. I don't even know if you can roll high enough.
I can't beat higher than 5.
Yeah, so there's no point in it.
Nope.
You can roll to see if you feel something fishy. Would you roll as an empathy?
I have no reason to feel something fishy, so.
Okay, yeah.
Until we see the
I
body.
I hate to do that this way because like we all saw him do it and we all know what he did.
Yeah.
But like character-wise, we don't know what he did. So
Yeah, I have
now
no idea.
Just said there's a snag and very like convincingly said, guys, there's a snag. Right? So since none of you rolled high enough to see past his like deception.
Okay, so let's jump into this. There's a snag. The old man tripped down the goddamn stairs.
You had one job to do.
Ah, he's dead.
How dead?
Dead enough that I had to try to do something to fix him, and I failed miserably. He dead.
How miserably?
He's really dead.
Should we leave the building quickly?
burning.
Like we might want to never come back here.
Okay, let's get to the car and get out of here. I will call my church and tell them to expect him.
I need you, Jordan, to roll a mental right now. Just anything that you can deal for mental. What's mental?
Well, I've got conviction
I need
and
you
discipline.
to roll a mix. I've got discipline. Probably
I've got
discipline on this.
Okay.
Because you know you're lying to your friends.
4,
So
5,
this-
6.
And did a senseless murder? 7.
Yeah. You got a 7? Yeah. So you do dodge taking any mental stress from this.
Okay.
This is almost like serial killer level. Like you know what you did, you were planned for it, you sat outside and practiced the lines, and you're not gonna let it bother you.
I knew what I was doing.
You almost like if you had failed that, you would have taken a stress, and it would have
That's
been
fair.
something that you would have taken possibly have taken what's it called?
A consequence?
Action or a consequence for you.
That's fair.
But luckily you're a psychopath, so who gives a fuck?
Yes, we have.
Didn't know we were playing with Christian Bale.
I live every day with the possibility the White Counts would show up and cut my head off. Whatever.
An eviler.
All right.
We're making them hunt you more and more.
I as a GM got nothing. You guys got anything you want to do? He just told you someone's dead. Oh my god, the guy's dead.
Let us go to the car and head to the temple.
We're just gonna leave that body in the hallway burning?
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, just let it be. It's not a problem.
You
We
don't know
live
it's
here.
burning yet. You'd have to go check. You'd probably want to run and check, to be honest.
Oh, why? Well, no one's seen us come in here. No one's seen
Well,
the
I'm
body with us. There's no reason not to just leave or the cops deal with it.
Actually, this is the
Jean-Paul, do you
Green
not
Bank
have
Towers,
people
right?
you can? Jean-Paul, do you not have people you can come and clean this up?
You do, actually. You run the Byward Market. You have that aspect.
I do, but
It's a
why?
little out of your circle. But
This is a police problem, not us problem. We should just leave. The police will be called. We can deal with this.
It's an us problem because it happened with us.
No one's seen us. There is no cameras. It does not matter.
Yeah, it's not exactly.
There's no witnesses. It's just a body and a staircase.
Yeah. Volos has on my honor. So
Yeah.
I don't know if he'd want to do something like, I'll just grab him. Don't worry about it. I'll grab.
Yeah, I'm like faith like a pillar and on my honor. I'm gonna want to deal with this, especially since he was a priest.
Oh,
And you guys were going to take care of him, right?
oh, it's a good
Yeah,
thing.
he was. I was sending him down to go into protection, and he died.
Yeah. Yeah, you might want to be asking questions, too, about Jack, if there was anything he could have done to stop it.
Yeah, like, how did this happen? How did
He tripped down the goddamn stairs.
You already won the deceit on this. We already know what happened.
Yeah.
You're
right. So you go down the stairs, you find him, like, his hair's all burnt off, his face is all fucked up from his hair being on fire.
Can you open the
And
veil
it
here
smells
so we
awful.
can
As soon as you open the stairwell, it smells fucking awful.
burnt hair?
And you
pork?
hear something a few floors up, about 8 floors up, someone saying, "What the fuck is that smell?"
Long pig.
They're like, "Did somebody set clothes on fire in here? The dryer vent must be leaking again." You can hear about 4 floors up.
I asked the wizard if we can open a veil here.
Oh.
Not a veil, but a pathway to fairy.
Oh, you want me to open up?
You want to do that in the hallway?
Yeah, so we can shove the butty
You
through.
can just pick, realistically, Volish, you're like, I can pick this guy up and just walk with him.
Yeah.
Do we want to walk on the dead
You
body?
have no problem. You could grab him and go.
Yeah.
We have a better chance of him doing that
like
than me
he
pulling-
is, I'd want to get a blanket or something from his room, from his apartment.
Yeah, because his face looks fucked up.
Yeah. So
a
okay,
rug?
I'm gonna run.
A rug,
I'm
yes.
gonna run back.
You have more than enough strength to run with him.
I'm gonna run back to his apartment and grab a blanket.
Give me an athletics.
Yeah, I have endurance.
Endurance would give you, where was I looking at fast? Your endurance would give long-term action. Yeah, do it. Physical fortitude, definitely.
Awesome.
Just so you know, you were tying us through this crowd mess.
+4.
+4? Easily. You get there, get back. Just as you see the people going, you throw the blanket around. You can see them coming down the steps.
We
You throw
noticed the
blanket.
blood circle.
No. Well, I'm assuming you guys started doing something like pulled out a bottle of water and started pouring all on the blood or whatever. Like, sit them up.
I imagine Jack would probably try and clean up his shit.
I think that roll that you just did, Brandon, is more than enough to compensate everybody else to kind of panic and get everything prepped. Like everybody's adrenaline goes into full tilt. You get him stood up, pour the water so it's not obviously blood.
This
and
is
he comes by and
bullshit.
grabs the blanket, throws it over his head, and Bolus, I imagine, he'd say something like, "Oh, come on, buddy, you can't be that drunk. Let's go." Right?
Yeah.
Start shoulder around him, taking him down the stairs. As
You know you're not supposed to light a cigarette until you get out of the building.
Yeah.
You stink,
Yeah.
stinky bum. You're not even supposed to be in here. Let's go, kind of thing, right?
Now we have to put this in our nice Mercedes. I open up the trunk, I
Should
pull
we
out the
swap
Asian,
Alfred
I
out?
push in the body.
You open the trunk, Alfred's like, "Ah!" Jumps out and runs off.
I think
You're
he's on
"In
the
our
acid.
trunk."
He just pops out. I am the lizard queen.
Off you go. Yeah.
I put in the
Alright.
smelly, burnt, fucking haired body in the trunk.
Okay.
So happy. I am
So
so
happy,
happy right
guys.
now. Now we are tied to the crime. We just had to
What
leave.
crime?
Yeah, what's crime?
He told us he dumped a bunch of bodies in the river.
I guess we are going to
No.
the river.
It fits. And we're in Greenbank, but not that far.
Yeah.
I start driving towards the river. We just to dispose of the body.
That is
Sounds
right,
great.
right?
I am very happy. Yes.
1 second. Does this work?
Yes.
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 Okay. It's saying it's not using that one, but okay, whatever. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. It was like this blue snowball no longer working. Okay, so you're gonna just go dump him in the river.
Yeah.
You go down to the river area and there's people walking their dogs and shit. 'Cause it's 5-6 o'clock at this point.
We wait a moment.
You get the impression you'll probably be waiting till 1 a.m. when everybody kind of flakes from being downtown. Because there's bums and who knows what dangers are out that late.
We can keep
Well,
traveling. There has to be a dead spot in the river where there's no one walking around. It's a
Well, if
Well,
it's off Greenbank, we'd go
Then
up.
that's the boating club.
Yeah.
We just go to
That's the
Riverside.
boating docks.
Riverside would be alright.
if we go to Riverside, there's a big park where there's no one paying attention to the water half the time.
It
Are
sounds
you
like
planning
a-
on weighing this body down anyhow?
Fuck no, let's just throw the body in and get the fuck out. There's nothing tying us to this. The more we do, the longer we have the body, the more we are involved with this.
The more we think about it, the more we're implicating ourselves.
Yes. We already have the blood of the car. We have the body with us. Let's get rid of the body and go to the temple. We do not need this shit.
Alright, 1 second. I'll see how well you do it. Alright, okay. I just need somebody to roll. Maybe something like a stealth. Yeah, let's do a stealth. Does anybody have stealth?
I do.
No,
You do?
I'm not built for quiet.
I do.
Well, roll it.
Does anyone have a better than 2 stealth?
No.
Nope. All my high stuff's conviction and discipline. Report.
So I rolled a 2.
The most I could do to help in this situation is if we find a boat in Viking life and fucking
Yeah, light him
burn
on
it-
fire, yeah.
light it,
Well-
send him on a boat and light it on fire.
You
We're
see
May,
We could try
you
and-
see a couple rafts and you just feel so inspired to suggest it.
Actually,
We do not need
since we're May,
And he's already a little
Uh,
burnt.
I don't know if you guys remember, there's a pirate ship in that particular part of water.
What are you thinking, you piece of shit?
We could literally get
I storm up the body and throw it in the river.
Kazaa! Okay, roll a stealth for me, which is a plus nothing.
2.
You got a 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do all right. You angrily toss him, like you throw him, like it's a fairly big river. He goes quite far out. Just
Inhuman strength.
splash. Wish,
I say a
wish,
prayer
wish.
because he is a priest and I am a man of God.
And did you leave the blanket on him when you chucked him?
Oh yeah.
The blanket comes off, and you see it floating down the river.
I sit there and I pray angrily at the whole situation.
Take a fate point. That was fantastic. that's for you, Bob.
Fate point, soft body.
No, you just have it. You just got it.
You just huck
That's
the
all
body
right.
into
Yeah,
the middle
A,
of
you're
the
a
river,
white court and
and
you're
then
tired of this shit, and B, you fucking started praying. Take a fate point.
This night is not going where I thought it was gonna go. Oh my God, what would Alfred have said in this entire ordeal?
I don't think he would have
The
said
man of
anything.
God. He's a man of God.
Yeah, but not this god. Fuck these people.
I'm a man of God.
Alfred's like a monk. It's different.
Yeah. I finished angry praying,
Yeah.
and I think we
Angry
should call it a
prayer.
night.
You're like, damn it, God, why do I have to put up with these people?
Fucking
Oh, yes.
watch over him
He
or
fell
swear to
down
God.
the stairs. Yes. Fucking bullshit.
Watch over him because nobody else is fucking doing it.
Do you guys want the irony of it? You're sitting there praying for his immortal soul, and I destroyed it.
That's true. That's fucking true.
I don't know if you can destroy a mortal soul. It's pretty. I mean, the Darians can't destroy your soul. They can only take it over.
Well, in this situation, he would be probably most likely an angry
Nimble.
spirit going into a ghost.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
can
he's
destroy
gonna
a
haunt
ghost.
that hallway.
That's his hallway.
That's his
You
fucking
can-
hallway
Those
now.
are missing in that hallway.
I can't destroy a soul, but I can destroy the ghost,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is what I would have set up with.
No. I'm gonna go with what you destroyed his soul. That's fucking awful, and I hate it. And that's what happened.
That's the end of it.
That's the end of it. That's what happened. Unless we want to start spending fate points to change it ever so slightly if we feel bad for the priest.
Nope.
No,
We're good.
Why start now?
Yeah, well, I start feeling bad now.
he is in a better place.
I could add fate points to add the extra bit to it.
No, you've already done your awfulness.
A better
There's-
place
we're
for
not
him at this
recon-
point would be the 9th level of hell.
You've already done enough, Jordan. Okay? You've done enough.
You slaughtered a man that was trying to help.
I don't want to do this anymore. No, I'm joking. I'm having a lot of fun.
Oh man,
All right,
you guys
what-
were waiting
what do
for
you-
me to come back.
What do you two wonderful people don't change want to do this, and you awful miserable person want to do?
I don't know, Brandon, what do you want to do?
Well, we have an axe to look for.
We have to return the tech.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, let's get the phones
The
back.
mall is gonna close soon.
It's already closed because you waited a little bit, so the mall's closed.
Okay, well he's there all night, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
That's his
Yeah,
thing.
We'll
Yeah.
go to the mall. Let's get this shit over with.
As we're back and going to the car, I look very angrily at the wizard, and I hand him the tablet.
You feel it too, Jack, when you touch the tablet. You feel the,
Like as in something in there doesn't like us.
yeah. There's some sort of spell to deter people from holding it.
It's a spirit of
Shit.
intellect. He knows what you've done.
Not yet.
That's the thing. If it is a spirit of intellect, if you're one of those moments of like, just get the phone, look down at it, and go like, "You fucking saw. Keep your mouth shut. You saw what I do to a person. What do you think I'll do to a fucking machine?"
I'll leave you in the sun.
Something tells me the spirit doesn't give two fucks about what's done to a human.
In the sense of feeling if it's a spirit of intellect, you'd probably want to roll like a lore or something.
I'll do that.
Here's
Not
the big
great.
idea of what it does. The guy at the store told us all about it.
Yeah, it's mystic.
It's only a 2.
You don't feel per se a spirit of intellect on it, although you feel like there's a lot of spells to do stuff like that, to like channel one. Right now, there seems to be some sort of protection spell on it.
Okay, so it's
Yeah,
just a don't touch me.
Basically, it's not activated yet.
It's an anti-theft device.
Yeah. And like when you hold it, it really makes you feel icky. Like you feel like you probably should have a shower and put this thing down and maybe bury it. Maybe bury it. You start feeling in your head, I should probably bury this.
Can I make a discipline check? And just not give a fuck about him?
About who?
Just pocket it and not give a shit about it.
Yeah, you can definitely try that. Yeah, absolutely.
5.
Yeah, you do. You overwhelm it just ever so slightly, not in a meaningful way, but you shake it off and like the voice in your head stops, and you put it in your pocket, and you recognize that it wasn't your own voice you were hearing. Like there's a thing, and like the more power you have, the stronger it comes.
Okay, so it's definitely anti-theft device.
Yeah. Mhm.
Something you can add.
Yeah. And like you can see
Makes
that
sense.
Jean-Paul, you can literally see how uncomfortable Jack is holding that thing, and you see him like shake his head, like something just happened there.
Maybe we can use this later if you can fix it.
You
Or should we give it back and see
want to
if-
jailbreak an enchanted phone.
Then you could talk to the guy at the store and see if you can have it as a reward.
You have a better
Have-
chance of me destroying this thing trying to do it.
Have
I'm not precision. I'm effectiveness.
fuck.
All right, let's go back to the store.
Yeah, you're sitting there listening to them say that, Volus, too. Talking about
Yeah.
trying to jailbreak it or use it or whatever, so.
Yeah, like what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about jail baking.
Jail baking what?
That's when you make whiskey in the toilet.
Do you
We
wanna
were
roll-
just
do you-
at a bar.
Do I have to?
Do you want to roll a deception on that, or do you,
Oh.
because like Volus isn't going to be
Yeah,
fooled
roll-
by that?
You know what?
Roll-
I'm not
roll
gonna
a
roll your
deception. I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
I know how to make.
You could blatantly tell that I'm not even trying to roll this. I
I
want
got-
you to know it's sarcasm.
7
You got 7? Yeah,
7
to do what?
for deceit.
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah, absolutely.
I'm trying to convince him that this is actually
Yeah,
jail
it's
baking.
not. It isn't what you think it is. This isn't the phones you're looking for.
He knows it.
This
I just
party is
lost one
becoming
of the-
very backstabby, and I don't like it.
No, it's becoming very backstabby, and you're enjoying it in too many ways.
It's good role play. It's something to come up later that I can be like, bring up and then cause inter-party conflict.
That time you killed someone. Which one?
Remember that time that they lied to your face and you just let it slide?
No.
No.
You knew who you hired.
All right.
To a certain-
So,
You know what I'm
what
about.
are you doing?
I was starting to feel morally upset about breaking those glasses.
You're such a goody, Brandon.
Oh,
I
that's
know.
one of the big reasons I love playing with Brandon. He feels bad doing mundane shit.
Yeah, you're the kind of person you play role play. You were talking about Bioshock one day and just how you felt bad about like hurting the little sisters and shit.
No. More than this. Brandon played a Jedi game where he knew the old lady
Knights
was
of
an
the Old
evil
Republic
Sith Lord,
2.
Yeah.
and he said some bad word to her and felt bad.
I restarted from a previous save.
All right, back on topic. What do
Let's go get rid of these
you've
phones.
chucked the body, you've got the phone, you're driving back, you're talking about the phone. Volus now knows that you stole a fucking phone, but he's being chill about it.
I got 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah,
you did
you got
7.
to
I did a
yeah.
blatant...
You covered it. Volus doesn't know. That's
I'm not going to be able to roll high enough to... Because I've got a +1 in empathy.
You're goody good. You just trust us.
Yeah. All right. So you're going to Saint Laurent. You go to Saint Laurent. You walk up the stairs.
No, it was the Rito Center, wasn't it?
It might have been the Rito Center. You're right. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So you go to the Rito Center, and you go to the kiosk there that, like, a few of the transients are walking by and don't seem to see. And the guy there who looks quite a bit like John Waters looks at you. Pencil mustache, thin as a rail, hair slicked back. Glad to see you're back. Did you find them?
It's still a weird character hole why he stole the phones. But whatever. We give the phones back. Let Volus get his enchantment.
We're giving it back?
Yeah, I give him the bag.
The bag.
No. Well, what I want to make particular here. So you said we're giving him all the stuff so Volus can get his thing. Does that mean we're giving my thing back? That's my pocket.
No. We'll try to use that to find out about the vampire.
Yeah, but if it's not activated, there's no way for us to do it.
Okay, yeah. Ask him we can use this for reward. Ask the phone. We'll use this as leverage. Let me have the phone back.
I will literally pass you the phone.
Yeah, if you grab the phone, you feel that negative as well, just temporarily. As
Jean-Paul.
As Jean-Paul takes it, he doesn't feel it as strongly, but it's definitely there, that negative feeling.
When he puts the backpack on the table, I'll put the tablet on the table as well.
Okay. And he goes, well, boys, I'm glad to see you got the bag. He opens it up and starts going through the phones and setting them all out. And goes, well, the deal's good. He waves his hands and there's a little bit of a spark and goes like that. And he's like, your phone's unbreakable from now till forever.
And I say, there was, you say, many complications?
Oh, what did happen with the old fart?
He had an accident.
There's many things you do not want to know about, but...
You're going to make me roll against this?
Nope.
I request the tablet phone. It's extra
You
for the...
We already know
this
you're
one.
a psychopath.
Sorry, what was that?
You win.
I had to not Volus.
It's already been stated that you're a psychopath. You can get away with telling this guy a lie and not give him.
Yeah. All right, so he believes you. It's unfortunate. Oh, that's unfortunate. You know.
And I asked for this phone to be unlocked as extra payment for the complications I had to deal with.
What complications were those?
Oh, you know, magical creatures, disposing of bodies, many complications.
Disposing of bodies.
Bribery?
He's getting more. Hey guys, disposing of bodies. What do you mean?
What I mean is I need this phone unlocked as further payment.
Well, he already got a pretty good payment. That was the deal.
That was your deal with him.
And he got you
This-
involved. That means you owe. He owes you. He owes you a favor.
You're alright. I will make sure everyone knows that you do not prepare people to help you out all through the Byward Market. Have a good day.
I'm trying to think what one would be threatening. Intimidation.
Yep.
Do you have intimidation?
I have conviction,
Then
discipline, report, and presence. So presence.
presence would have charisma, command, reputation, social fortitude. So if you're using your reputation, you can roll a
as
presence.
I'm in the Byward Market, and I'm using a fate point that I just got.
He's threatening to
Ooh.
push it, he's basically saying he's going to use his rep to ruin him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
Rush his business. I'll never do business in this town again.
All right, roll it.
2 plus 4. 6.
Oh, that's not good.
Now that fate point you used, did you use that
Yeah,
add an extra
Yeah,
plus
so
two?
plus
Or?
3, so 6, 7, 8.
so an 8? Ooh.
Oh, 3 points plus 3, right?
Nope. It's 2 dos.
Oh, plus 2, so that's 6.
Or a reroll. It's up to you.
Oh, it's 8. Sorry, yeah, it is 8.
And
6, 7.
what aspect are you just using? I run the Byron Market, right?
In the Byron Market.
Yeah. He goes, no. We don't need to get too testy about it. Now, you want the phone to be connected to one of you. I'm assuming you, since you're so animate about it. Now,
Can I use the phone?
a handsome man like you just have to say what. Well, I mean, it could be used for you if you like.
Sounds good.
All right.
This is how I find agreeable, yes.
Now the phones, they're connected to a spirit of intellect. They're connected to one particular spirit of intellect. There's only about 20 people in the town who use them right now. So sometimes they might give you weird answers.
That is expected.
Now, as a man such as yourself, I could probably make it more priority to you, if that's what you looking for.
Yes, that sounds very agreeable, and
Now that Byward Market, there's a brothel down there. There's a bunch of real nice boys and girls who work there, and I've been going there and getting a fairly decent service. But there's one girl in particular that I really like, and
Gary. Gary.
Are you calling me Gary or asking?
Gary, the female, yes. I'm
Uh,
assuming the person he wants.
oh no.
Oh, it took me like a half second to realize you meant literal just guys and girls. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, boys and girls, is this motherfucker?
No.
Am I going to have to take a second person out?
Yeah, exactly. No, her name's Elizabeth. She's very, very nice. But she doesn't
She
really. She talks to me, but she won't see me. And it
Is she just doing the job so she can go to med school?
Do you ask that?
Yeah.
I will put you on the preferred list.
It's one of those things where if you could put in a good word for me and just say, Mr. Mobile's just a real nice guy, and you trust him, and just spread that word around there, I would appreciate such a kind word. I'm just saying.
I know her
for me,
personally. I can put you on the backdoor list, so you do not have to wait in line. And you could enter whenever you like. Yes.
oh, that would just be wonderful. Thank you.
He's looking for a date. Not just a date. A date.
Yeah, I want to make her, not to be too misogynistic, but I want to make her mine.
I will put in a very good word for you. Yes, I know her personally.
It's a man of your status and such good looks. I feel blessed that you would even put the time of day in for me. I thank you so much.
You just make this phone as good as you can. Yes.
He takes the
All
phone.
the bells, the whistles, all the bling bling, all the voodoo.
He takes the phone, walks to the back, and there's what looks like, and you just realize for the first time, some ancient, dark, Cthulhu Lovecraftian thing there. And he hands the phone to it, and the tentacles wrap around. He goes, I just need something from you. And he takes out a vial and a little blade. He goes, just a little bit, if you don't mind.
It means blood, not you.
Oh, what any bodily fluid you think is the most important to you. If you need a room, you go right ahead.
Don't use the blade if you're thinking of what you're thinking of.
That's a pretty big commitment.
Well, I mean, it's a powerful item.
Is my blood going into the item?
Well, it's going into the Shoggoth, but yes.
Apart from the blood, I want to watch to make sure that nothing else is collected and separated. Right? I don't want no one to have my blood.
Okay, how about this? To make it fair, he pours what he needs to, where he needs to, then he gives the vial to me.
Oh no, it's got to go to the Shoggoth. Or
No,
else the phone
vial.
the phone
the
don't
vial
work
after.
unless we do.
After he gives it, we want the
Yeah,
vial.
you pour the blood in,
It won't
and then
be.
you give the vial back.
It breaks the vial.
I'll take the pieces.
We need the leftover blood.
There ain't gonna be no leftover nothing.
You guys are nickel and diming this guy who does this for a living.
If someone
If it-
has your fucking blood, they have you.
Jean-Paul, if it makes you feel better, I'll watch. And if there's any extra left over, I'll make sure it's not going to be a problem.
You'll vaporize it with your
Problem?
voodoo. Okay.
Does
Other-
anybody want to roll a lore on Shoggoths?
I know exactly what's going on. I feel this is
I
the
roll
best part of the
a
moment.
scholarship.
Okay.
Oh wow. I somehow managed to get myself only a 0.
I got 6 on scholarship.
Well, you've read the writings of H.P. Lovecraft, and the Shoggoths are these like extra-dimensional beings, like tentacle and horrifying teeth, and they're very intelligent, and they're ancient. They're more ancient than anything. It's like in line with the like the gods. And when he says Shoggoth, you start thinking that this guy might actually be Nartholtep.
A what?
Nartholtep, like the herald, like Silver Surfer herald, like the herald of Cthulhu.
It'd be a bad idea to let them have my blood, is what you're trying to say?
Well, it's an extremely powerful person with an extremely powerful creature that he's using as like a cell phone programming thing.
Why am I not surprised that you, Justin, threw an H.P. Lovecraft shit into this game?
I asked the wizard to watch and I give the blood.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. He goes,
If this guy wanted your blood, he'd have taken it by now.
yeah. He's like, thank you. How do you give? Do you like cut your finger or bite your lip and like spit it in? Like, what do you do?
I just give a
Don't
finger.
cut your finger. Don't cut your finger. Don't.
Why
'cause
not
it
finger?
keeps the blade. Don't cut
Alright,
it with that. Use-
I bite my finger and I
Yeah.
pull a piece off and I squeeze in a drop.
And he takes the vial from you and goes, I appreciate doing business with you. And he hands it to the Shoggoth, and the Shoggoth crushes it, and it cuts into itself. And just like you just see it crush, and the blood just gets soaked into the Shoggoth. And you see the phone kind of light up for a second, and you hear, dum, dum, dum. And he goes, that means it's done. Grabs it and goes, all right, you can give it a name if you like. And he hands you the phone.
Oh, I'm gonna name this Kevin.
All right. Well, you have fun with Kevin there. I'm going to go take a nap.
Work for you.
If you need me, you can call.
Hey.
Hey.
I wonder what his ring size is, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
You know, how did my character fully realize what just happened? Can we go?
Yeah, I think we should get out of here. I think we should maybe start heading towards the temple and
And you know, as we were walking away, I just want to make it very clear to Jean-Claude. Now, if you
Jean-Paul.
used Jean-Paul, if you used his knife to cut yourself, that would have been bad.
I understand. I trust your knowledge in this.
What you did is bad.
What?
Everything about what you did is bad.
Everything about this place is terrifying. Let's get the fuck out.
The fact that he operates in this building, whoever you're gonna feed to his libido, holy crap, man. Let's go.
I
want
want
to do
you
something
all.
safe.
I want you all to roll an alertness.
I don't even have alertness.
I have a 1.
I have a -2.
+2.
+2. All right. With the +2, you kind of see something. With the -2, you have an unnerved feeling like you're being watched. But with the +2, you almost see the shadow, the true shadow of the person, the mobile guy there, and it's unnerving. It's something other than this world. As you walk away, out of the corner of your eyes, you turn, you see it, and you know that this is a dangerous place to have been. Talking to this guy. What'd you get, Jordan?
I have a
A 1.
You got a 1? Yeah. Volus, you feel it more than anything. The ancient tales, the creatures of Eld. This guy is something else.
You tried the nickel and dime. Almost a god.
I think I have gone too far. Let's get to the temple.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna give that lady lots of money to like him very much.
Yeah. But the thing you do notice when you touch the phone is it feels warm and fuzzy and like it likes you.
I like you too, Kevin.
Yep.
Oh my fucking god.
Once you get into the car, Jean-Paul, the phone rings. Neither of you two hear it ring.
Okay.
But the phone, where do you put it? On your dash, in your pocket? Where's your phone?
Inside pocket.
Yeah. You answer the phone is making a ringing sound. What do you expect a phone to ring like?
Oh, the 1990s.
Yeah, it rings just like that. Either of you two can hear it, but Jean-Paul can.
Oh, well, can you guys hear that? That is such a loud ringer. And I pick up the phone. Hello.
Yeah, he's just like... And you answer the phone, hi, it's Kevin!
Oh, hello, Kevin.
I'm giving you your call, letting you know if you need anything, and I do mean anything, I am here for you.
Can you do some research on the Jade Vampire? We have.
Oh boy, that would make me so happy. I think you're just the best. I will do that. I will call you back in a little bit. All right, Kevin, out. And you hear a click, but you just know that you're holding a slab. But you two see him holding what looks like an iPhone.
And I'm holding a slab rock.
Yeah, but you two see a cell phone now.
Put the slab back in the pocket.
Yeah, the phone light turns off. That was what you guys see. I mean, you, Jean-Paul, you just have the slab, and you're just like, there's no microphone or speaker on this thing.
Just a rock.
Yeah.
The slab.
But you put it to your ear anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you hear how loud that is? Oh, that is amazing. It's just like my phone from when I was young. Or younger. Depends how you look at it.
All right. You will at some point get call from Kevin.
All right, let's start heading towards the temple.
Be careful when answering the call.
From Cthulhu.
Yeah. This message has been brought to you by Cthulhu.
And Kevin! All right.
Thanks for being Kevin.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now.
You knew I was going for Kevin.
Timeshare call from would you like a timeshare in Innsmouth?
Yeah, exactly. Dagon is using it right now.
The party line.
Yeah, Dagon's on the party line.
He's busy right now.
Yeah. All right. What would you guys like to do? Do we want to call it around this time?
Call it around as heading towards the temple. Wait for Kevin to call back.
Yeah. Cool. I think that's good.
Yeah.
What's the name of that show? That fucking the anime with Kevin in it.
Space something or another. Final Space.
Final Space.
Oh
Kevin.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe you made a frigging evil eldritch horror into Kevin.
Kevin's evil in the worst ways too. They go out to woo, and one his hand on your face.
It's Kevin. Hi, Kevin. What's up, Kevin?
Fucking manic dick all the time.
Yeah.
Ain't that the best? He steals your last cookie.
Ooh, cookies. Nom 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 nom. You can't even eat them, but I like them.
Yeah.
You know, it's a terrible thing where we're like, all right, what are we gonna do next? I'm like, I don't know. I'd like to do something safe, go kill a vampire I've never fought before in a basement.
Throw the priest down the stairs. Yeah, something safe.
Talking to a salesman.
This is now my favorite episode. This is my favorite episode of the 5 right now. With Kevin, with the Eldritch Horror, with you guys don't give him the blood. Don't give him the blood. Just everything about this fucking pitching the body. I'm fucking done with this body. Ugh!
I just picture the body going out into the open, the arms and the legs just flailing as he's slowly spinning through the air, and then just belly flops.
Yeah, but the blanket catches air, so it separates from him. So he sinks, but the blanket's just. Yeah. Fuck.
And then you say a prayer.
And then you say, "Fuck this guy, Chuck." Jesus Christ, I am sorry for what I have done. Pero, calice estime mon Dieu, what was it, my friends? Mon ami, parle malade dans la tête.
Fucking soul.
I can't believe it.
Please, Michael, find his soul and help him find rest.
Yeah.
And you know what's terrible? I just want to point this out. You guys were waiting for me to come back, and that's what you got.
You can't blame someone else for this, Jordan. You cannot pass this on. This is solely, fully, and completely you. There's no one to blame when the gods face you. They're going to point a finger and go,
Jordan, we were waiting for you to do shit at the bar. You did fuck all at the bar.
Yeah.
You got shit when we didn't need you to.
No, we just need to leave and get to the fucking phone so we can fight the vampires.
We had a plan. We had a plan. We had no plan at the bar. The bar was the chaos moment that could have been anything. That's where you would have shined. But no, we had everything structured. We had an idea. We had a plan. We were implementing that. That's when you fucked it up. That's when you
Yeah.
decided,
Now there's a
oh,
button.
I'm gonna push an old man down the stairs, set his hair on fire, and then fucking don't tell
I'm
anyone.
gonna fucking kill his soul. Fuck this guy.
And then you kill the soul for no discernible reason.
None.
There's
Just
gonna be no
see-
jabbering.
Yeah,
Who-
I'm gonna
who
call
was
you
gonna
Johnny
track down
Cash
this
from
guy?
here on in, because you killed the man to see if you could, just to watch him die.
But who was gonna find this guy's soul purposely and ask him what happened?
You're just like, fuck this guy, I don't want to take a chance.
Listen.
This guy went to the Fae to make himself look and think he's a woman to hide.
No one's
Who
gonna
the fuck
find him.
would've- You think the Jade Court are gonna give a fuck?
Well, I guarantee they're not gonna find him anyway now.
No, no, he's gone. He's
Bye-bye.
so gone. He's almost never been.
Yep.
And if someone else finds the body and thinks to like, let's find out if someone, Jay, let's talk to the spirit. Well, no spirit now.
No
Yeah.
spirit now.
No spirit now.
No pacemaker.
No pacemaker, no inner ear device.
Oh no, it's all right now. It's the Father, Son, and the Holy Fuck.
Yeah, the Father, Son, and the Holy Fuck. That's bad.
Forehead, hair on fire.
Oh, that's what I'm
No,
naming this episode. This episode is called The Father, Son, and the Holy Fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna make this clear. Okay, I didn't set his hair on fire. Justin set his hair on fire.
You hexed him.
No,
You're
I
like,
created a
maybe I should
circle.
hex to make sure his face I think Brandon said that, but I was like, this is too good, it's happening.
I'm like, why don't you just hex him and destroy his pacemaker if he has one?
I was like,
Then
I-
Justin mentioned the hair. Justin mentioned
the hearing aid.
The hearing aid.
Yeah.
Listen, he took
Oh my
my evil
God.
and just ran with it.
Yeah.
And I let that ball go.
You know, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Good days.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. That was a good game. Good game, everyone. Good game.
Good game.